this moment was huge for ECW, not only because did Shane Douglas throwing down the NWA World Title make shockwaves throughout the wrestling business. It also was punching up, so to speak. The NWA had been this governing body of professional wrestling for so long. And granted, NWA hadn't been what it once was. It had been the symbol of all these things in professional wrestling. And ECW being counterculture, being punk rock. Paul Heyman famously compared ECW as being Nirvana, when there was hair bands like Poison, Motley Crue. Nirvana came in and changed the scene. ECW was doing this for professional wrestling, and by taking this sacred thing, the NWA World Title, and throwing it to the ground, made shockwaves throughout the wrestling business, which we still talk about to this day. On a personal note, the NWA was run by Dennis Coralluzzo, who had gone on to help so many wrestlers in the wrestling business. X-Pac, Chris Candido, Dan Severn, myself, Crowbar, and Dennis Coralluzzo had been ringside as a representative of the NWA. And seeing Shane Douglas, I was in the crowd this night as a fan, and watching Shane Douglas throw the belt down. I quickly panned over to Dennis Coralluzzo. You could tell Dennis had no idea this was happening, to the point where he nervously started biting on his fingers. And he's standing next to Todd Gordon. And Dennis is going, "They're shitting on the belt, man. They're shitting on the belt." And Todd, who was in on this, it's like, "Oh no, man. And Todd saying whatever he had to do to squash that at the moment, or tried to cool things down while Shane cut this promo. And then later on, Dennis would go into the back and they would have him cut a promo on TV. And while it was a huge moment of professional wrestling, I truly felt bad for Dennis Coralluzzo, because Dennis Coralluzzo was a good person who would help a lot of people.